So, I don't do TikTok. I don't usually do this. But something happened today that really broke me. And I'm really, really trying not to cry and hold back my anger and emotions. I have not been with my son's dad for 7 years now. My son was 4 years old when I left him. He was scary. So, of course, I wanted to make sure that he couldn't just pick my son up and run. So, I went to court. I have custody of him ever since then. His dad does not do what he is supposed to. He is ordered $100 in child support per the court, not me. Didn't ask for it. They ordered that. I've never hounded him. I've never tried to take him back to court since 2019. So he does dumb SHIT and has wound himself in jail a couple different times since we have not been together. Well, I got notified from the child support enforcement that they were taking us to court for contempt of court for him due to him not paying anything. Zero. In like 2 + 3 years. Mind you, he only has to pay about $20 to $25 a week. I work. I do whatever I can. I help care for my mother and my grandmother. I pay for extracurricular activities. I drive them to and from. I deal with the scheduling for not only my 2 kids, but 2 elderly women, plus myself, plus work. And I'm one single person. And a dog. And during that court hearing today, which was over the phone, they're like, well, he's incarcerated, so since July, we're going to put his amount at 0 till he gets out, then move it down to $50. Mind you, I'm not the one that brought this to court. And what about the years that he wasn't incarcerated that he didn't pay? So he could just get away with that. That's not contempt. But I digress. Okay. I said, well, okay. So nothing's going to happen, basically. He said, well, this is what we're going to do, which was the $50 and the $0 while he remains in there, which is only for supposedly a couple more weeks or so. Which, another thing is even when he was out, he didn't see him either. And while in there, never tried to call him. And our son has his own phone. He don't have to call me. He could call his son's phone. And he could call me. I've always been there for him. We have not been together, but over the course of these 7 years, I have helped him. I have given him rides. I have let him stay with me for periods of days, weeks, stay with us on holidays, so he had somewhere to sleep and be there with his son on Christmas morning. I have been very supportive and a good friend to him, as well as the mother of his child / ex-girlfriend. And I just got frustrated because they're not doing anything. He should be held accountable. Because I am. Every fucking day that I wake up, I'm held accountable for everything I've ever done. Every decision I've ever made, I'm held accountable every day. So, I look at them, or not look at them, but I said to them, okay, I just have a question. If I didn't feed, put clothes on, or provide shelter, medical appointments, and so on and so forth for our son, I'd be in jail for neglect, right? I said, if I didn't do nothing for 2+ years, really, he hasn't paid anything hardly at all in the past 7 years. But the past 3 years, absolutely nothing. If I didn't do any of those things, if I didn't feed him, clothe him, whatever, who would? I said, and I would be in jail for neglect. I'd be labeled a bad mother, a neglectful mother. CPS would be called on me, right? So why is it that he is able to sit in there, have to pay nothing, while also getting free housing? I don't care if it's in a fucking cell or not, you're still getting free housing. 3 square meals a day. Heat, water, phone time, a tablet. While your son is out here and we're scraping and having to ask family members to help us with extracurricular activities like wrestling, to get wrestling shoes, the wrestling headgear, so on and so forth. But he's not held accountable, right? I just got told, I understand your frustration. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. Because my son deserves better than this. He deserves better than what he has gotten. And my son has his dad's first and last name as a middle and last name. And he asked me if he could relinquish those names. He wants my last name. And I don't know what to say to that. I don't want to hurt his family. I don't want to hurt him. But if this is what it's going to be, you don't deserve for him to have your last name. I don't know. I guess I just need advice. I need somebody to understand me. I need someone to tell me it's going to be okay. Or something. Because I don't feel like it.